Welcome to Forbes Talks Shop, the series where we sit down with fascinating people to uncover the products and rituals that fuel their success. Today, we're joined by Emily Oberg, the entrepreneur who turned a personal affinity for wellness and fashion into a multi-million-dollar athleisure brand. We'll talk about the products that fuel her mornings, the tools that keep her sane while traveling between LA and Paris, and the daily rituals that keep her fueled as a brand founder. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so excited to talk to you about all things Sporty and Rich.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me, you have a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you're most excited about with the brand and your life in general. What's going on?
Yeah. We're kind of in a new phase of the brand. So my office and headquarters is in Paris right now.
Chic.
Yeah, but I live in LA, so I'm kind of tired of going back and forth. And, we're going to keep an office there, but I'm starting to kind of build a team in LA. So it's a lot of hiring, a lot of key roles. And I just really want like-minded people around me and to kind of help me do what I do. Because right now I really do everything myself. And I think long-term it's not sustainable. And, I think it's on the verge of being burnt out.
Yeah.
So I need to learn how to delegate. So it's a lot of change and transition, but it's fun and exciting because the other side of that I know is going to be amazing.
What is your ultimate dream for Sporty and Rich?
My ultimate dream would honestly to just be doing what I'm doing. I feel like I'm living my dream. I do what I love. I wake up every day and I'm excited to work and I love all the things we're working on. So probably just this on a bigger scale, more retail stores, more collaborations, obviously more sales and kind of just more of this. I'm really happy.
Amazing. You're a big routine person, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with your mornings. What does your morning routine look like and what really gets you all prepared for the day, fired up?
Yeah. Honestly, every morning's different. Some days I'll have to have an emergency call at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. But on my perfect routine morning, it's wake up around 7:38. Probably have one or two calls. I definitely like to eat as soon as I wake up.
What's your go-to?
Greek yogurt with just berries or any kind of in-season fruit. And then I sit outside. I sit by my pool. I get some sun. And then I'll maybe go for a quick swim or I'll go to a workout, either Pilates or do a strength training workout at home. And then I'll do a little bit of work. And then I'll make myself lunch, and that's my perfect morning routine.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee or matcha or tea girl?
I don't do caffeine.
No caffeine?
No, I never have.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't want to ever be reliant on something, and I just want to have as little vices as possible.
Oh my God, that's very impressive. I cannot live without it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great. What's the very first thing you reach for in the morning that helps to fuel your day?
Probably food.
Yeah.
I love to eat. I'm always hungry when I wake up. I feel like everyone was on this fasting kick, but it's really not, personally, it's not the best for me. And I just don't feel good when I'm kind of depriving my body of food. So I really like to eat. So I would say just food. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Walk me through how you set yourself up for a successful workday. What does that look like? So you eat, you do your morning workout, you have no coffee, #impressed. And then how do you get into your workday? I know sometimes it's hard because you're working with a team that's way ahead of you in terms of time zone.
Yeah. And I do a lot of work independently and without them and on my own. So it's mostly that. But I would say just making sure I stay in a positive mindset. Some days there can be a lot of fire drills and emergencies and things to deal with and problems to solve. But I think it's just staying in the mindset of it's never a real emergency. It's all going to be okay. There's no reason to freak out. No one's dying. It's all fine. And just kind of staying in the mentality of we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in terms of wardrobe, I feel like you're obviously a athleisure girly.
Yeah.
But you like to dress up too. If you have a real power day, a really important meeting, what are you kind of gravitating towards in terms of style?
Yeah, I mean, I like to dress up. I don't always have an opportunity to because LA is like so chill. And even if you go out for dinner, everyone's wearing like jeans and sneakers. And I love that.
Yeah.
That is very much my style. But I'll probably wear like a nice sandal, like a Chanel or an Hermes sandal, like vintage Levi's, a white t-shirt, and like a nice watch and a nice bag. Like I keep it really simple and kind of wear the same thing all the time.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's easier when you're packing too.
Yeah.
What is one tool you could not get through your workday without?
I mean, I would just say my phone. I pretty much do all my work on my phone, which is crazy. Like, I don't even need a computer half the time. So it's really just that.
What does your desk setup look like? Is there a space in your home that is dedicated to that, or are you kind of like lounging wherever and getting work done?
Yeah, so we don't have an office here yet. We will when we open the store. It'll be above the store. So right now I have my office set up in my kitchen, actually. So I have my big computer. I'll always have like a big glass of water nearby, my supplements. And then I like to stand. I don't like to sit for long periods of time, so I try to do all my work standing. And then I'll probably take a break like every hour or two and just like sit outside, jump in the pool, like get a little bit of sun, move
mix
my
it up.
body somehow. Yeah, I think just like the death of everyone is just like sitting all day long.
It's so true.
It's the worst.
Do you have a standing desk, or are you like standing
No,
at
I
your
just
countertop?
stand up. Yeah, I stand on my counter
love
and
it.
just work. Yeah.
Now, you also travel a lot. Speaking of sitting for long hours,
Yeah.
you travel a ton and you travel really far.
Mm-hmm.
What do you always have with you when you travel? And what are part of your essentials? And in addition to that, like, how do you feel like you stay well when you travel? And
Yeah. I mean,
that's an important part
honestly,
of it.
yeah, I feel like I get sick like almost every time I travel just because it's the air, it's people are
No.
sick on the plane, your immune system is worn down, you're tired, you're sleep deprived, you're not eating properly. So I really try to always like bring a good meal onto the plane. Fruits, just like a proper meal, and then all my vitamin supplements like glutathione, obviously vitamin C, zinc, lysine. Try to get an IV before and after I fly if I'm like being really good about it.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and then on the plane, I really just try to sleep the whole flight because I just want my body to rest and avoiding sugar, avoiding anything that I know is going to weaken my immune system. So like stress, sugar, not sleeping. And then I guess for skincare, like I'm pretty low maintenance, but like I'll just moisturize a lot because I run dry and yeah, just like keep my cuticles moisturized also. And that's it.
That's it. Just like that.
Yeah.
Let's get into creativity a little bit. So that's a huge part of your job. That's how you started the brand in the first place, is, as a creative outlet. Where do you find your creativity from and inspiration from?
Yeah, all over. I mean, I watch a lot of movies. I listen to so much music. I love music. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read a lot of old books, lots of old magazines. I go obviously online, like Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr, all of those things for like images. But yeah, it's really just like surroundings. Like it can be somewhere I travel to, or like being around someone who I was like, oh, they have like great style. I love the way they're wearing that, or vintage shopping. All those things I think inspire me.
So you really find inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a part of your life, traveling all
Yeah,
over
yeah.
and really exploring the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into stress a little bit because you are such a wellness girl. How do you manage stress, and what are really your outlets for when you're feeling high stress situations?
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard not to have stress in your life. It's always going to be there, especially when you run a business. So you can't avoid it, but you can manage it. So I would say breath work is the best thing. Just like calming your nervous system down, calming your body down, kind of telling it, like making sure your brain knows that it's never like a true crisis. And also kind of just moving a bit more slowly and not being in such a rush, not trying to do everything and not trying to be everywhere at once. Like, there's a lot of trips and things, obligations that I often don't do because I know it's just going to like add stress.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not worth it for me. So it's really, I guess, being intentional with like time spent and yeah, just kind of trying to slow down more.
And speaking of slowing down, let's get into your nighttime routine a little bit. So walk me through what that looks like. It's probably different depending on where you are in the world, but
yeah.
in LA versus Paris, how do you kind of settle in for the evening?
So I love my like nighttime skincare routine. So I'll do that, and then I'll always try to do like a red light LED mask, and then
Do
I'll
you feel
always
that helps?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think I mean, the science is pretty strong as long as you're consistent.
Consistency
It has
is
to be
key.
consistent. Yeah, it's not like you use it once and your skin's all of a sudden looks great. But so I try to do it every single night and every morning if I can, and
Is
like
there
throughout the
a
day.
particular one that you use?
I use the TheraFace, like the
That
TheraBody
one's nice
brand.
because that one massages you too.
Yeah,
right?
and it also like stays on your head. So I even do it while I'm working sometimes and just throw it on. So I'll do that. I'll try to give myself like a scalp massage every night because that really relaxes me. And then I really just like watch TV with my boyfriend and go to bed and don't check my phone before bed or
How
in the middle of
long
the
do
night.
you?
I
force
try
yourself?
like an hour before
Okay.
bed. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
And never in the middle of the night. That's like the
That's-
worst thing to do.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
And then, is there any particular product or tool that you feel like besides the LED mask, you're always incorporating in your routine at night?
Well, I massage my face a lot, but I just use my hands. I think it's the best way. So
Do
yeah,
you?
just,
Okay.
yeah, just face massage with hands, like from like the neck up and also my head, like this whole area. Just like if it's massage, I feel like you'll be in a better place.
And do you feel like there's anything in particular that helps your sleep? Especially because you travel so much and you're on so many different time zones.
Yeah. Honestly, I think having really dim light for the whole night is really helpful, and then eating not too close to bedtime.
Mhm.
And yeah, not doing anything like stressful before bed, not like checking emails, not really thinking about work, not having stressful conversations, and it just like avoiding things that are going to kind of bring your heart rate up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great advice.
Yeah.
Hard to do, but
Hard
great
to
advice.
do. Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna get into a really fun game of this or that.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Pilates class. I already know the answer to this one. Pilates class or strength training?
Pilates.
Weekends unplugged or weekends catching up?
Unplugged for sure.
Pen and paper to-do list or productivity app?
Pen and paper.
Mascara or lipstick?
Mascara.
Foundation or tinted moisturizer?
Neither. I don't wear those things.
Really?
I never have in my life. Yeah. I don't know how to do makeup, so like I wouldn't even know how.
This fits in with your aesthetic because
Yeah.
you're very like you keep
No,
it
I'm trying to
simple
keep it
and
natural,
You,
yeah.
you keep it natural. I love it. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Coffee or matcha?
Neither.
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 Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Heels or flats?
Flats, does that count as like sneakers?
Yeah.
Then flats.
Flats all the way. Tailored suit or classic black dress?
Classic black dress.
And then expansive nighttime skincare routine or short and simple?
Definitely short and simple.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining us
you.
today. It was lovely to have you, and we're very excited for all things Sporty and Rich.
Thank you so much.
For everyone watching, you can check out Emily's go-to products in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to more episodes of Forbes Talks Shop.